morning. Right, today Liz and I decided that we were going to do the halfway house beach. We've done Ocean Beach, we've done the Golden Mile, we've done the little coin beach. The tide is going to be in for the whole session, so obviously wet sanding was out of the question, so we decided that this morning we were going to do the halfway house beach. The only stipulation we had was I was going to use my Vanquish and he was going to use his Etrac. So this is how we got on. Right, good morning. I'm out with the Vanquish again this morning. Today we're down at Halfway House Beach, which is just across the road there. Been here for about half an hour, had nothing but aluminium so far, but now I have a signal, a 23 signal. So I thought I'd do a live dig. Found absolutely nothing at all so far, apart from like a stainless steel dog tag. So it's not going to be a very good day, but we didn't expect it to be when we came out this morning. We're basically on the dregs of the beaches now. We've done all the beaches that really produce a lot. So now we're kind of hoping to get some stuff from beaches that don't normally produce that much. And look at that. First find, a nugget. Absolutely unbelievable. First coin of the day, a nugget. Where's Les gone? I've absolutely no idea. He was literally where that little slipway thing is. I don't know if you actually see it on the camera. There's a little slipway that's down there which separates the halfway house beach, halfway house being there, to the Roslyn beach, and the Roslyn is up there. Oh, there's Les, look down there by them rowing boats. Right, so anyway, my first finder today of any significance, a nugget. Well, just had an eyes only, which is a bit funny, should we say. I didn't detect it, it just happened to be laying on the ground, or they happened to be laying on the ground as I was walking past, and you got to see the funny side of this. I mean, literally, there's a condom there. Right there, condom. Right next to it is a pregnancy test. And if I'm not very big on these things, but would you not say that is a positive result? So it looks like that didn't work. Unbelievable. Right, Les is working his way down towards me. I don't know how well he's getting on. The sun is coming up, so another beautiful sky this morning. The tide is currently making its way up the beach. I don't know, I think it's about a 6 o'clock high tide, something like that, and the time is now about 25 to 6. So it's not high tide today. But the tide is going to be on the beach the whole time we're here, so we are basically confined to the dry sand today. I'm currently working my way back down towards Ocean Beach. So I'm not going to go all the way to Ocean Beach, I'm just going down in that general direction. And things are very quiet, but as I say, I'm out again with a Vanquish, giving it a second chance. And the only thing it's found me so far is a nugget, which is very good. Well, and a dog tag. So anyway, let's keep going. See you on the next hole. Right, I've got another 22-23. So I thought I'd do another live dig. I'm literally going along just under the cut here, which isn't as big as it used to be. But I think now that the weather's calming down a bit, I think the beach is kind of levelling itself out somewhat. The weather I've got is out on the first dig again. This one's looking more like a piece of aluminium, I think. So hang on, that would appear to be what it is. Tiny little round thing, like, no idea what that is. piece of junk. Right, next coin, 50p. Makes you doing a lot better now than I thought I was going to be doing at this point. I mean, I went for over half an hour without finding anything at all, apart from a dog tag. But now I've got a nugget and a 50p. Oh, and I found a penny as well, but obviously I don't film those. Les is just doing his usual thing of moving around very, very slowly. I'm kind of just working my way along this cut here in one straight line. I am having to turn my back on this wind because it is quite strong. I don't know if you heard a word of that. I just said I'm having to work my way along this line, but every time I film I've got to turn my back on this strong wind. But anyway, next coin, 50p. Right, I've just worked my way all the way down to Ocean Beach, and I'm just coming underneath like I did last time. Now these stairs here, just the other side of them, I just had a little pocket spill of 5p and a penny, and I've come through to this side there and I've had another 5p. Oh god, I hope I'm not going to get a whole run of these things again. Even though it's very slow today, I'm actually starting to enjoy myself. Just starting to get the hang of this machine slightly. Just wave it around a bit slower. I'm used to doing Equinox speed, so I've slowed myself right down, and I am starting to pick up more defined signals with it. It's actually quite a good machine. Still no 20p yet though. This is a session and a half without finding a 20p with this machine. Les is still way off down there by the halfway house. I've just worked my way up here because it was so quiet down there. I've gone through the usual quiet patch between Ocean Beach and the halfway house beach. There's probably a couple of 100 yards, 200 yards maybe of beach that is absolutely stony silent. Nothing on it at all apart from aluminium. I'm just going to work my way up to Ocean Beach, the little cafe at the other end here. The one that's got all the sandbags underneath it to protect it. And I might scoot up on top because I never did on top of it. Where the cut is here, you can clearly see the massive cut. I'll show you. You can clearly see the enormous cut that's been created here. Last time I was here, I never went up on top of it to see if we could have a little quick search up there. So that's my intention for this morning. Just work your way, carrying along this under this cut, then go up top, have a little wiggle about up top there, and then head off and finish off back down on the halfway house beach with Les for a couple of hours. So anyway, next find is another 5p piece. Oh, this machine does like its 5p pieces. There's another one. Right, I never really show you this. This is a little calf that's at the other end of Ocean Beach, and I told you last time there's sandbagged everything off to protect it. Well, you have to excuse the wind. There you go, that's their sea defences. Because of the way the sand has been eaten away. It's quite bad really. Oh, I think this coronavirus we got at the moment, I think that might affect beach metal detecting this year, because I don't think too many people are going to be going down the beaches. So we've got to make the most of the little bit of time we got here this year, because I think it's going to be quite a poor year this summer, tourist wise. I don't think there's going to be many people visiting our beaches, but only time will tell. Okay, I'm on my way back down to see Les now, down at the halfway house beach, which is the beach we're supposed to be doing today. But I had another 5p, surprise surprise. Yeah, I think I've got another 11 signal here as well actually. I'm sure there were two here. Oh no, it's not an 11, it's a 13, 14, 15, 16, so it's probably going to be junk. I'll come back to that if there's anything worth finding. Right, I've got a lovely 23 signal here. I think it's right next to one of Leslie's drag marks where he drags his spade along. So he'll be gutted if this is a nugget. eases out. Oh no. Another one of these little round things. It's the second one of these today. Oh, he got away with one there, Les. Alright, let's see how Les is getting on. How you doing, Les?
Hi, good.
Hey?
Hi, good. Have you had anything?
A couple of ones, a two, some fives, a 50 and a pound.
Not even had a coin.
No?
Not one coin. Everything aluminium.
Final mark. Yeah, but you've been on this beach before. This is where we come to Roslyn, we found next to Bugger All.
Yeah.
Well, why are you here?
Well, I was on there.
Yeah, we just worked your way that way. That's what I was doing. I was going to keep going. I was going to go up as far as the Gold Mile and come back.
Oh, was it?
But I thought, no, I can't really do that because you're stuck down here. So I went up as far as Ocean Beach and came back.
Yeah, done Ocean Beach the other week though.
Yeah, but I'm still finding coins here just now. Literally right under the Ocean Beach where I was. Yeah. What's the time now? The time is 7:15. I might take another wander up there.
All right.
And back. Fancy it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Yes, I've done about, I still haven't had a 20 pence piece for that. Still haven't had a 20. No, I've had a 50 now, the first one of them. The usual about 4 or 5p's I think I've had. That machine loves 5p's.
Yeah.
So I don't suppose you've done a lot of filming then, really?
I haven't done anything. I haven't found anything.
Oh, we're going to struggle. With this coronavirus going on this year, it's unlikely many people are going to visit beaches as well. So it's going to be a lot of wet sand, I think.
Well, yeah. I think that's the actually at the moment it's probably the best to leave it so you can get out there. But
Yeah, exactly. This dry sand is not really worth doing at the moment. There's just nothing on here. Alright, let's head up towards Ocean Beach again then. Right, well I'm behind the Marine Activity Centre again, and I've just worked my way all the way along here with Les, back from the halfway house. And the Vanquish has come up trumps and it's got me my second nugget. Nugget number 2, Les. That was a deep one, look at that, look. Yeah. I had nothing. Oh, I had 2p down by the...
That's all I had was a 2 pence piece.
Yeah, I had a 2p down there. And I come all the way along here. And I have another nugget. And there was a really iffy signals, 23, 24, 25. When I dug out the first scoop, it was a steady 23. When it came out, it went to 23, 24, 25 again, but it was a nugget. So, right, the time is now 8:10, so we better start making our way back. By the time we get to the halfway house beach again, it should be done. Yeah. Right, nugget number 2, let's keep going.
Okay, well my first coin, I must be nearing the end of the session. And well, I actually got a 2 pence earlier on right down there, but didn't bother filming that. Just come up here by the, this is Ocean Beach, isn't it? Yeah, Ocean Beach, I think this is the cafe. Or is that it there? Oh, one of them, you know. I got 2 20p's. There's that one from there, and I just picked one up from just down there as well. I didn't film that. Thought I was only ever going to find 1p, but yeah, I'm on the Etrac today. My arms are killing me, it's so heavy compared with the Equinox. Just dropped the 20p there, there you go. Yep, and my arms are killing me, I've had enough, and I've only found 42p. There you go, marvellous. Well, believe it or not, just walking along a little bit further, another 1220 signal, and it's another 20p, and that's right beside Darren's line there, and he hasn't found a 20 pence on his Vanquish yet. He just missed that one, wrong side of the line I suppose. I'll drop that one as well. This is great, isn't it?
At last, it has finally happened. I have finally found a 20p piece with a Vanquish. It's taken nearly 2 whole sessions to do it, but at last I have done it. Yeah, I've got about 200 yards to go and then we're packing up. Les is down there on the edge of the wet. There's not a lot of wet sand there because we're running out of time now. We got about 18 minutes to get back to the cars and be gone. So anyway, what could well be my final dig of the day, a 20p piece. Right, we're now dashing back to the cars because we've got about 9 minutes until our parking becomes invalid, and we're more or less back at the we're on the halfway house beach. Les is down there ahead of me. I'm just finishing down to the little slipway where that van's parked on at the moment, and then I'll finish going over the seawall there to the parked cars, which are just a little bit further along. But anyway, I just had another coin, and it is an old round pound. So right at the death, I have another old roundie. Well, that was quite a slow going day. Les especially had an appalling day, and again, sorry Les if I'm not overly disappointed. It's giving me quite a head start on the coin jar, because I think this summer, what with this COVID-19, I think we're all going to struggle somewhat with lack of coins, lack of stuff, because there's going to be a lack of people out and about this year. I know people aren't going to go abroad. I'm supposed to be going to Mallorca in May, but that's very unlikely to happen now. So some people might decide to have holidays at home and come down to the beach. I don't know. I don't know how likely that is. I mean, it could be a good thing for metal detecting. I mean, obviously the COVID-19 thing isn't good for anybody really, and a lot of people are dying. I understand that, but right, as far as upcoming events, today is Today is Tuesday. On Thursday we are going to go out and start on our year-long hunt for certain things in particular we're looking for. If we have a good session, then we might make a small video out of it and scratch the idea of a year-long one, but it's unlikely. And then on Sunday, Les and I are going to do Chalkwall Beach, and the stipulation for that one is that I am getting a new machine tomorrow, and Les has got to use it. He's spoken about it on numerous occasions. He doesn't know what machine it is. All I've told him is that I've got a new machine, because we're talking about buying a couple of more old vintage machines for our Christmas video, and we're going to do another vintage Christmas, but this time we're going to use 2 totally different machines. So he's assuming that when I said, oh, I've got another machine coming, he's assuming it's going to be one of those, but he's going to be in for a bit of a surprise. So that's for Sunday, and I don't know when that'll be uploaded, but it'll be uploaded in the next couple of weeks. So there's something I'm actually looking forward to. He's going to be quite surprised. But anyway, that's it for now. We have another video scheduled coming up this coming Sunday. So when we get out, which is going to be, as I say, we're going to get out Thursday, we're going to get out Sunday, so that should in theory be at least one more video. So until we see you again, bye bye for now.